Alright tradies, let's talk about something that quietly messes with your cash flow more than you realise. Invoicing late. Not never invoicing, not forgetting completely, just I'll do it on Friday, I'll catch up at the end of the month, I'll smash them all out when I've got time, and then Friday comes and you're cooked. This is the Hey Tradies podcast, and I'm Amanda from Virtual Coastie, and today we're unpacking why invoicing late hurts way more than you think. Not just your cash flow, your margins, your stress, all of it. Let's get into it. First up, why does this even happen? It's not because you don't care, it's because you're flat out. You've quoted, you've done the job, you've dealt with the suppliers, you've managed the team. Then at the end of the day, you sit down to invoice and you're done. So you tell yourself, I'll do it on Friday. But by Friday, you're even more done. So it rolls into the next week. Then the end of the month. And then suddenly you've got 30 invoices to do. And it feels massive. And when something feels massive, you avoid it. But every day you delay invoicing, you're choosing to delay getting paid. You're basically funding the job yourself. You're not the bank. I say this to our clients all the time. You're not the bank. If someone doesn't have the funds to pay, that's their responsibility. You've done the work, you've paid for the materials, you've paid wages, you deserve to be paid and on time. Especially in residential work. Customers expect the invoice straight away. The longer you wait, the more likely that money gets mentally reallocated somewhere else. And the last thing you want is your invoice competing with someone else's bill that landed first. The cash flow impact. The quicker you invoice, the quicker you get paid. If you invoice same day instead of 7 days later and your client pays in 7 days, you've improved your cash flow by a full week. Multiply that across 30 jobs a month. That's serious money moving faster. If you invoice once a month, you create a backlog, a bottleneck, and a high chance of missing small jobs, and a higher chance of forgetting variations. That's the real lost revenue. Systems that make it easier. If it's just you doing all the admin, yes, it's hard, but here's the shift. Daily invoicing equaling 1 or 2 invoices, weekly invoicing maybe 10 or 15, monthly 30 plus, same work, different emotional weight. With systems like Fergus, labour is already there, the materials are already there, the merchant purchase flows in. You're reviewing and sending, not rebuilding from scratch. The long-term goal. Invoice before you leave site, especially for maintenance and residential jobs. Invoice before you leave site. With Fergus, you can finalise the job on your phone, generate the invoice and send it immediately, and take credit card payments on the spot. That removes debtor days completely. Are you starting this overnight? Probably not, but progression looks like monthly, then weekly, then twice a week, then daily, then on site. You just start where you're at. Communication is everything. From the first phone call, explain how your invoicing works, explain payment terms, explain deposits if required. You're the business owner and you decide on your payment terms. Clear communication removes awkwardness later. Deposits, the standing. Fergus allows you to attach deposit invoices to quotes. More clients are using this. Why it matters? Sets expectations early, improves cash flow, reduces risks, signals professionalism. You're running a business with systems. The margin impact. When you invoice late, you forget small materials, you forget variations, you rush and undercharge. When you invoice straight away, it's fresh, it's accurate, your margins are protected. Late invoicing hurts more than cash flow, it hurts profit. One action this week, If you invoice monthly, move it to weekly. If weekly, move it to twice a week. If twice a week, try daily. Don't aim for perfect, aim for better. Invoicing late hurts your cash flow, margins, stress levels, professional standards. You're not the bank. You've done the work and you deserve to be paid. The quicker you invoice, the quicker you get paid. If you want help tightening this up in Fergus or building proper systems, that's exactly what we help trades with at Virtual Coastie. Catch you in the next episode.